Hi, I'm Steve Shelburne, owner and operator of Shelburne RV here in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee. Well, good morning. We're back here on a Monday. So, got to tour the Winnebago factory on Thursday before we left. Obviously, they won't let you take any videos of anything in there. It was very interesting to see Winnebago. Of course, I really do like their products. I think they do build a better product than most people. And they build close to 80% of their own parts. We went through the Stitchcraft portion of that where they were sewing all the seat covers and fabrics, and just amazing. And then the tanks, they build all their own tanks. They mold all their own skylights. I mean, all that stuff's built in-house. So pretty amazing just to see everything that they build and everything that they do. I mean, it was just, a lot of that stuff built in-house. So, and I will tell you, those people weren't in a terrible hurry. I mean, I'm okay with. They were taking the time to do the right stuff. So I was impressed. So yeah, it was good. But Lewis and I are back, and the boys have been busy doing some stuff. Take you around and show you a few things, and they do have a basement area that is in here this morning. They've already diagged it and looked at it, and the compressor 1 was only pulling about 5.7 amps, where compressor 2 was pulling 7. So I feel like we got a little bit of a low charge on compressor 1. Again, where's the Freon going? I don't know. So we're going to get a little creative on how we're going to do that. But yeah, they're in there tearing it apart and getting ready to clean. But let's go look through the shop. I'll kind of show you what they got going on. All right, so one of the other jobs in the shop they've been working on is putting a roof on the front of this thing. So they've got material all on. So just working through that, start working on the fixturing. All right, it's got a 6536 that came in, and we were actually in here checking it out, and the tool man showed up, and while we were out there doing that, the motor actually caught on fire. This thing had gone nuclear, and look what it did to the control board. I mean, I've never even seen one do that before, but yeah, it's a bad deal. So we got a new motor in it, and we're just putting a new control board in it and get it rewired up, and we'll retest. All right, so Lewis has been working on a National Dolphin that came in this morning with basement air problems. And, Mr. Lewis is so fast at what he does. He got it done before I got a chance to get a video on it. So what we found out was the board was just flashing a green light just constantly, would never stop, just all the time. And so obviously that doesn't fit into the parameters of what's going on with the typical flashes on the board. So we started with a board. It was the original board. Did do an update on the board, and now the man says everything's operating correctly. So he's real happy with it. It's making water and good amp draws, good temperatures. So appears to have been a very simple repair with just a bad control board. So again, he's got it done before I got a video. I'm sorry. So what happens sometimes. So he's doing the final test on this one, and then this one's going to be heading on. The next project here in the shop, little Freedom Elite. And customers stated the air conditioner was not working. Something's gone nuclear in here. Now, something else that's kind of interesting too. Look how this has got an indentation. Let me move this out of our way here so we can talk about this. See how that's got an indentation right there? So this lower assembly, you can see where it was sitting right there. This foam right here is supposed to be in here. And so what was happening with it sitting right here, there was actually air bleeding here. It was short cycling. So this unit was never really working correctly because this lower assembly was installed incorrectly. All right, so this Prevost bus you saw me working on a week or so ago, built out by Marathon. The if you remember, the second air conditioner had a bad fan motor. Well, I got that changed out while the boys were at lunch, and so obviously the fan motor was not working correctly, but also fan blade was broke on that one too. So we updated the fan blade and the motor, and so we're in test mode now. All right, next project, RM1350 came in not cooling. So again, if you guys haven't watched my video debunking the RM1350 nuts and bolts, there's your problem. So questions all the time about my RM1350 not cooling. There it is, guys, tin foil on the back of it. We're gonna get that all stripped off, cleaned, remastic, reinstalled, and this thing will work like new. Well, I've had Alex and Daniel from Road Readiness RV been out here all week with me. From Las Vegas, Nevada. They've been doing some training with me on setting up a dealership for them in Las Vegas, which is good because now we got somebody close to the Utah, Arizona, New Mexico area and Southern Cal basement airs. So they're going to be your guys in there. I'm going to introduce you to them here later today, but they've been here all week working with us, training, and we've had some pretty difficult basement airs. So it's been a good week for them as far as the training goes. So I'll introduce them to you guys here in a little bit. I'm supposed to have a river ranch showing up here today, obviously for ductwork problems. We're going to dive into that and get that resolved. Show you kind of what we're doing there. That reflection that was in the shop there, getting that new roof and RM1350 problems, has migrated down here to the main shop, and they've got it set up out here doing the test on the refrigerator. Make sure everything's good now. But the roof's all done, and the air conditioner seems to be working, or the refrigerator seems to be working good. But obviously, 8 to 10 hours before I can give a fair assessment on that. So anyways, that's what they're working on there. I've got a customer down here at the office I got to go see, so I'm going to slide in here right quick. All right, so another Columbus River Ranch came in with basement area issues. Now, we've already taken the cover off the outside, and there's the cover that's typically on the inside. And as you can see, this one's not right. So we're going to go in here and get all this pulled out, and we'll show you everything we're going to do on it. But yeah, this was like this from the factory, and that's okay. We're going to get it fixed up, but obviously ready for a cleaning. But yeah, all that foam is going to go bye-bye. But we're going to change this up, and we're going to get this fixed the right way. All right, now you can see we got the riser out of here. So we're going to get that out of here, clean all this up, and we'll show you what we're doing there. All right, so now that the pan's in, we're going to locate everything and make sure we got the holes all cut out and the drain. And that way, if the heat pump runs or anything's in here, it keeps all that water from going back in that bay. All right, guys, well, that's the end of the week for us here on the beautiful Friday afternoon. This is Mr. Alex and Mr. Daniel, and they're out from Las Vegas. Name of your company? Road Readiness RV in Las Vegas, Nevada. They came all the way out here to beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, so we could talk about basement airs, and so that way we can serve you guys out there on the West Coast and out in the southern portion of the United States. These are your guys. I can tell you, they are young. I mean, I don't consider myself old, but these guys are young. And this right here, guys, is the reason why the RV industry is going to keep growing, is because of young kids like this who, and I say young kids, I mean, I'm only 46, but I'm half their age. So, but this is what's going to keep the industry going, guys. These young guys come in here, they got a fire for it, they got an understanding for it, and I can tell you these two gentlemen do. And we worked on some tough basement airs this week. I had some that were backing up that were obviously a problem. They helped us, they understood it, they got it fixed up. So if you're needing basement air help in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, you can find all their contact information on our website, colemanbasementair.com. Just scroll down and you'll see where there's a link to their website. They're going to get you fixed up. They're going to take care of you. They obviously have all the parts that I've got. They're trained by me. They're going to be fine. If you got to get your coach fixed, this is the guys to go to. So how did you guys feel about this week?
This week was awesome. You got to see all those, like you're saying, we got a couple of difficult ones that we got to work through. It was great.
So yeah, and they've only been in the RV industry about
2 years.
2 years. This one here is actually an airplane mechanic. He's just kind of moonlighting as an RV technician. But you know, you got to pose. But they're jumping in, guys. They're understanding the problems and they're getting it done. And I hope this week was educational for you guys. We obviously talked about more than just basement areas. We did talk about some other stuff that while they were here. So trying to help these guys out any way I can. Not saying I know it all, but I've seen some tough stuff, guys. So I'm trying to share that knowledge because obviously they're young and they want to do it. So thanks, guys, for coming out. I appreciate everything doing. ColemanBasementAir.com. Look for RV Readiness in the description. Click on a picture. Take you right to them. These guys will get you fixed up. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Have a good
Safe
one.
travels.